So come on out, y'all, and say hi again so I know you're here. Done. Da, da, da. Go here, go there. Hit the page everywhere. All right, there we go. Post 2. Done. All right, y'all. So, oops, phone goes away. And it's on silent and it's on vibrate and all the above so that it doesn't. I also put my ring light on over here and my phone is falling because the stand is not holding it. So we'll just put it that way. So I don't know if this is going to help better with the light and stuff. Now I moved the camera off to the side on that one. She's back. Yes, I am. I moved the camera off to the side because this is going to be a grapevine wreath, right? And we got some berries that we're going to put in there. These I got from Sims. And I got some of these that we're going to put in. And these I got, I think it was Hobby Lobby. I have these ribbons that I'm going to use in it. And this is Hobby Lobby. And this one might be Michael's, I think. I love this one. It's really pretty. It's like little hollies on there. And then this is just a solid gold one. Yes. Hi again. All right. So hopefully I won't knock those off the table. And we're going to do Poppa Santa. Whoops, wrong camera. Isn't he gorgeous? He's even got 2 teeth up there. He is Poppa Santa. This came from a dear friend named Charlie Webster Smith, who lives over, as they say, across the pond over there in the UK. And she was gracious enough to hand make this. She does other ones. She does ballerinas and Mrs. Santa Claus. She does, oh, good God. Do I dare say gingerbread? They're so cute. So she is on here. Charlie, if you want to type in the comments your business page or where to find you. But isn't he gorgeous? Look at those eyes. Now he is, flat from the side, and she does put him on a board, and she does have it. So he has, whoops, where is it? The wreath attachments, so you can attach them on there. Well, this is what I'm up to. I'm doing this, Miss Jeannie. Look at him. Isn't he cute? I got to see where the camera is. I'm off to the side. Look at that face. Can you see those eyes? It is gorgeous. And there you can see his 2 teeth. So we're going to put him on the wreath here today. And I'll switch cameras again. I kind of don't want to put him on to the end in a way, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it first. Well, he looks cute. He is kind of big. He's going to go on a grapevine wreath. Because I just could not bear to put him on a decoupage wreath. He wouldn't work there. Let me move this a little further back. Hold on. I should have checked the camera before. There we go. I think that'll work. So this wreath is, oh, my numbers are over here. This is an 18-inch wreath. And he's going to go, he looks huge to you. He's going to go off to the side like that. And we're going to decorate on this side. I don't know if I should put him on first or wait. I just love him. All right. I got to stand up for this one because my table is up higher and I want it to be. So we're just going to kind of ballpark where he's supposed to be, which is half the wreath. So I have these picks here. I might have to get my stem cutter out for this one because these are kind of really thick. What I hate is they use this like a ribbon around this. And then if it untwines, it untwines. Big deal. I don't care. But and this guy's going to stick right in here. I know I have to cut this smaller because I don't want that big old thing there. Oh, God. And then see what happens. You get this little, oops, I can't see. This thing hanging off here. So, where'd that other piece go? Oh, well. Did it go in the wreath? No. Who knows? So, decide how you want your wreath. You know, sometimes one side lays flatter than another, or you may like a side better than the other. It's really up to you. I like to use these, like these little things on here to help with some things and sticking them in there because that, you know, just gives it a little something to me, a little something more to hold it in there. I wonder where that piece went to. Oh, here it is. Like I know it went somewhere. I'm taking off, I don't know, a couple of inches. This is hard. Oh, that one went on the floor. All right, the other I can do with my clippers. So let's move this out of the way. And don't worry, we're going to hot glue these all in there, so don't worry. So let's see if I can slide you underneath this one. And these are really cool because you can spread these out a lot and bend them. Which is what I like about them. I don't want to bend them too much because I want to make sure Poppa Santa can go in here. Oh, look how cute that's going to be. I know my camera's in really close on this one. He's going to be so cute. He's going to be so cute. All right. That one's in there. That one's in there. And like I said, I have these picks. I have 4 of them. I know I don't need a lot. Oh, gosh. And these are just going to be my little piece of resistance to stick in here to give it another dimension. All right. Hold on. I'm going to rock the boat here, y'all. Even though I'm standing up, I think you should be able to see this better. I think that might be better for you guys. So see, I just stuck the pick in here, this one in here, and see what it does? It just gives it a little something, something. And you can take these. Now, this doesn't spread out. You can either do the whole pick like this, or if you want to take off piece by piece and stick it in, you can do that as well. You know, just pull this off and stick it in. I'm choosing to use it as an entire pick on this particular project. Isn't it? He's going to be gorgeous. And what you can do when you take your, oh, I bent that, these, and you can intertwine them in there if you want to do that to make it look like it's a part of it and not just like sitting on top. So it looks like it's a part of it. It doesn't need to be that long. I think it's going to come out so pretty. So pretty. And we're going to move this one kind of down here a little bit more. Let me stick it. Cut that in half again. I'm going to stick it on this one. There we go. Like that better. It was not sticking the way I wanted it to go. Ugh. Now, I didn't want to put a lot of stuff in this one because I didn't want it to take away from Mr. Santa. Poppa Santa, as my friend calls him. Poppa Santa. And I wanted to be more about him. Like I said, we're going to glue all these babies in here. So don't worry. You can dip it in the glue pot, stick it in. But because I knew what I wanted to do here. But I wanted to make sure I have everything in place the way I want it before I started gluing everything. Because otherwise, once you glue, you can't go back. So see, you can spread these out as much as you want to do. I'm going to keep them close for just a little bit because I want to make the bow. And then I want to put Santa in there. And see, oh, this is going to be so pretty. Look at that. I'll hold it up this way so you can see. Yeah, the berry picks came from Sims. This is Hobby Lobby, I believe. The wreath, you can get the wreath anywhere. But good old Santa came from across the pond at my friend Miss Charlie Webster Smith. Let me take some of this good old snowy, flocky stuff off my table. And let's make a bow. I'm just going to stand up now. Evidently, this is a standing craft for me. But you can find, if you can't get those picks from Sims, go look, try another wholesaler or Hobby Lobby, Michael's or something. Now, the bow. I don't really want tails. I want it to go. So we're going to do what I call it the Expo. The Expo. So it looks like a letter X. Now I have not made this in a while either. So, not on that. So we're going to say 6 inches. Now it's a funky bow, as we say. I think a 6-inch bow should be good. And what I mean by an X, I call it the Expo. It's a funky bow. You have tail up, bow, tail down, bow. So it looks like a letter X. So let's see if this is going to be big enough. This is what I do. If you don't. Oh, I think that's going to look so cute. Did you hear me? I said that really softly, didn't I? I said that's going to look really cute because I was thinking out loud in my brain. And then we'll dovetail these. I really like this ribbon. So I'm going to do a second layer of this ribbon. And this time it's going to be opposites. Wherever there's a tail, there'll be a loop. So I'm going to make it the same size loops. Let me make my loops. And then we're going to push one up. Excuse me. Well, now, if you want to stack them on top of each other, if that helps you better to do this type of bow, then by all means. By all means. I really want to, I just got my guy, a couple of nights ago, and I really wanted to do him to take to the show. I have a show this weekend. And I wanted him to come to my show. And see, what you're creating here is your bow will be like a tail, a loop, a tail, a loop, tail, a loop, tail, a loop. So it gives you a really nice bottom to it. I'm just going to pull these off to the side a little bit because I have to tie it in there. Now you could have done a ho 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 bow or some other sort of bow, but I really like this ribbon, and I think it's going to look pretty. It's kind of like old fashioned in the sense, which is what he is. This one, Poppa Santa. And then we're going to come back with, this is a gold metallic. So we'll bring this back in, or bring it in, not back in. And we're going to make our loops just a little bit smaller. I go about 1 inch smaller. So again, it will be opposites again. My tail will go on top of the loop. Ooh, this is a really, I've never had this, I never used this ribbon before. It's almost like a, like when you think of fake fur, fake leather. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, yeah, it is very lush, to say the least. It's cool. All right, so we got our 2 loops. Like a pleather. A pleather. That's the word. I make it look so easy. Charlie, not as easy as you think when you're manipulating ribbon around. But practice. Practice. All right, so we have opposite here. I'm going to do the same with this one. Bring it in again. Same thing, 5 inches. But again, it will be opposites. Tails one way, the loop the other way. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Voila. And what I'm going to do is bring the red back in for one more layer to finish it, because I want that to be the top layer, because otherwise this is very much like, oh, I'm gold. All right, so this one will be just a little bit smaller, 4 inches, and it's just going to be one layer of this on top. They are, like I said, if you guys want something that you know is handmade with quality and a lot of care, Charlie is the one to go to. Charlie Whipstead Smith here. Which way? Yep, that way. She makes beautiful, beautiful attachments. Oops. Okay. There's that. There. There. So that's going to be our bow. Thank you. She didn't post it. Thank you. So Charlie's thing is Crafting Madness on her Facebook page. And like I said, she's across the pond. But she would love to make you a gorgeous one of these. Or something different. She makes a lot of beautiful things. All right, so we're going to pull this out just a little. So I'm going to stick my pipe cleaner in there. not my pipe cleaner, my zip tie. I was looking at my pipe cleaner on the table. Hold on. Oh, I put the pipe cleaner in upside down. The zip tie upside down, not the pipe cleaner, the zip tie. Now you can see where the creases are in the bow. So my zip tie is a little off. So I just push it over, squish my bow, turn it around. I'm going to pull it a little bit tight. You can use a zip tie, you can use a pipe cleaner, whatever you want to attach. Before you pull that all the way really tight, fix your bow, make sure your tail's the way, if it's twisted or whatnot. Make sure everybody's the way it's supposed to be. Check from behind because see, like this one's a little bit twisted like that, so I want to make sure it lays flat. Okay, so now I'm going to pull it tight. Tight as it can be, or as tight as I can pull it. Poof, be gone. Now I have my pipe cleaner to hold it while I fluff and stuff. Now, you guys that know me enough, you'll know that I'll mess this up. See, I already did. I already put two tails next to each other. Gotta get a loop in there. A loop, a tail, loop, a tail. Gotta make it work. I'm missing a loop. That's because it's right here. Hold on. Now, if your ribbon is really stiff, you can take it, what we call breaking it, and it would loosen it up here in the center for you, so that you can go ahead and manipulate it around to where you want it. So sometimes I'll set it like this on the table. If that helps you to make sure you got everything opposite. So see, I'm missing. This one goes here like this. And just pull it around. So see, that's my bottom layer. Then I'll go to my next layer and I'll just pull it out. I'm missing one in here. Hold on. It's hiding. That way. Your ribbon will sometimes tell you, no, I want to go this way. So listen to how your ribbon's telling you to do it. And then this one's just on top. And just pull these opposite. Just like that. That tail looks longer. See, you have a bow. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if you could see it very well in the light. The gold glitters. All right. So let's bring out our wreath. Oh, look at how pretty that's going to be. Can you guys see that? That's pretty. So let's go ahead and attach it. I thread it through. And again, I will be gluing in the picks. Don't worry. I want to get my bow on. Make sure my bow is where I want it to be. And the reason being, too, I have the opportunity before it's glued in to change where my picks are, redo them. And all I'm doing here is just twist tying it. And this is why I didn't want to put Santa on, because I'd be flipping this thing upside down and poor Santa would be Going through the washing mill. Hello, Christy. All right. So I'm going to leave that for right now to make sure this is where I want my bow. Ooh, I do. God, I just like it just like that. Hello. But we have to add the icing on the cake. Because without the icing, it's nothing. Ah, oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. I'm like, ah. Let's see, these are too close up here. So this is why you can wait to put them in or glue them in after. Much better. Much better. Much better. Molto bello. Oh, let me move my computer back. Yes, the doll that we're going to be doing is hers. It's not the doll. It's Santa Claus. Okay. I think I like where everything is on here. Let me switch cameras so you guys can see this part. Because this other camera is too close. So you can see. This is the wreath so far. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, he's going to be so cute. All right. Let's put him on. Well, first, let's glue everything because I don't want to get any glue on Mr. Poppa. So I chose to use my glue gun today instead of doing the glue and the dipping. And I know some people are like, well, then if I take it out and I got to, put it back, I forget where it was. So, and I'm one of those people. So I always start down by my bow because I always know I have something down here, as far as the base of my picks. And I'll pick it up and go. Let's see, I noticed this one wasn't in very well. There we go. Much better. Hope the glue isn't dripping through my table. That's always a bad thing. I get another glue stick. Turn it around. And do the other side. Now I try not to glue the branches down so that I can manipulate them around some way too. So keep that in mind when you're gluing. Try not to glue your branches all the way down. All right. Because I have done that. Oops. Stay. Okay, Santa. God. Oh my God. All right. Can I switch you back? I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well from here. But I want you to see Santa as we're doing it. This is Santa. He's going to be my showstopper wreath for this weekend. And we're going to nestle him right in here. I'm just going to move all these pine things out of the way for right now so I can stick him on here. I'm just going to bend him up. Get out of the way. Because I don't want him poking and pulling off his hair or anything. Oh my God. Guys, I can't tell you. I don't get excited these days about some things. But this is one that I am loving. Loving. So those two are in. Guess I should have done this some other way to make it easier for me to do it, stick them in, but you know how that goes. Oh, see, now I notice he's too low. Of course, grapevines are not forgiving. There we go. I get these straight so I can stick them in. I want you right here. Oh my God. He looks so real, you guys. So stinking real. I hope you're not seeing my head. Where's the other pipe cleaner? There it is. Come on through. Where are you? That's one. Where's the other one? It's like I see you. There you go. OMG. Now I lost the other pipe cleaner. There we go. Hold on. Make sure this is where I want them this time. I think that's perfect. Yes. Santa is coming to life. Oh my God. See, I didn't want to really turn him over, but don't have a choice. Got to make sure he's in there good. He's so stinking cute. Teresa, Charlie Webster Smith, who is on here, she is the one who makes them. You can go to, she has a Facebook page, and you can go to Crafting Madness. She is the one that sells these. She hand makes them. And she does super excellent work. Now these pipe cleaners, what I do is I tuck them back in when I have everything where I want it. And I will hot glue these. Made that just a little bit too long. I don't want them to come back out and stick Poppa Santa in the head. Oh my God. Look at that. Now we can take our pine needles and we can arrange them back to where we want them. Oh, Papa, got some glitter on you. Wouldn't be a craft without some glitter. OMG. Oh, now I mushed up the bow. So let's fix the bow. God. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Can you hear me go? Now what I'm going to do, I want my bow to stay in a specific space or way. This one loop here wants to constantly move. So I will take it from behind and I'll put a little dab of glue on there just to keep it right where I want it. Guys, when you do bows, you stand here and you'll be here all day redoing it, redoing it, redoing it. I'm excited. How cute he came out. Where's that other one? See, I knew there's one here. Here it is. He got bent the other way. I want you to come underneath. There we go. Oh, guys. I'm excited. He came out so cute. All right. Camera switch. Because I got to hold them up because you cannot see them all in the camera here. My body is in the way of the camera. There we go. Are you ready? Look at, oops, let me flip his hat forward. Look at how gorgeous that came out. Can you see him? I don't know which way I have him tilted right. It's Jolly Santa. OMG, I want to see him. I love him. Love, 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 love. He is for sale. If you would like to purchase him, Poppa Santa, message me. So isn't that cute? Oh, I just love him. I just love him. I love him. I love him. Oh my God. I want to groom him is what I want to do. I just want to groom him all day. I think he's cute. You could, if you want, with his hat, if you don't want it, you know, you could flop it wherever. And if you want to glue it down to have it stay in one place, you can. That's up to you. But I think he came out gorgeous. Charlie, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got to see. I can't see. There we go. He came out stinking cute. Oh, MG. Now I got to decide if I really want to sell him. No. Oh, I love him. He's got such character, you know? I mean, you can do gnomes, you know, but this guy, oh, he's got character. I'm squeezing his little cheeks. He's got little cheeks. Oh, MG. I'll get all his beard out. Yeah. Oh, he's cute. He's cute. He's cute. I love him. That's all I can say is all right, you guys. That is going to be really it today from NonnasNuttykrafts. Again, Charlie made the Santa head from Crafting Madness. That's her Facebook page. Go check her out. She does, like I said, super work, as you could tell by this guy. And of course, I'm Nonna from NonnasNuttykrafts. If you want this guy, put a little message in there saying you're interested in him and he can be yours. But he is gorgeous. I'll tell you what, he is one of a kind that I'll be making because I don't think I can top this one. I really don't. I don't think I can top it. This is my showstopper this year. Yeah, first time I'm speechless. Yes. You know, you do wreaths, and sometimes you'll do a wreath and you're like, I like that. Okay, that's cool. I like it. But I think with this wreath, what just makes me speechless is because of the work and time that has gone into make Poppa Santa. And he's so realistic, and he just captures your attention. I mean, seriously, when you look at him, you know, he demands your attention. And I think that's what the wreath is. This is just all fun and, you know, glitter stuff for him. And I didn't want to do a lot of stuff because I wanted the focus to be on him. And this is just, hey, you know, this is a little with the poinsettias. It has some, you know, with the flocking and the pine needles and all on it. I think he came out really cool. I love him. I really do love him. He is going to be up. Oh my God. That's all I can say is, oh my God. Show his teeth. I did. He has two, where's my camera? He has two little teeth right there. Look at those little teeth. I'm not hearing the name correctly for the Santa. Teresa, it's Crafting Madness. Up in the feed, you will see, you know, they posted it, but I'll post it again here. Oh, hold on. Let me just get this stuff off my table. So I'll move my computer and I'll post it again. So if you want, oh, I can't sit down because I put Santa on my chair. You think you found her? Okay. But I'll still post it. Make sure I spell madness right. Is it M-A-D-D-E-S? M-A-D-N-E-S. Yeah, I spelled it right. For the center, go to Facebook page. Craftings. Oh, go to C-H-A-R-I-L-E. Got to spell your name right, Charlie. Charlie. Webster Smith. Here we go. So for the Santa go to Charlie Webster Smith Facebook Crafting with Madness. Post. There we go. A little delay there. So yay. How long did it take me to get it? It was actually really quick. I think Charlie, was it like, it was less than 2 weeks by the time it came over here. I want to say it was less than 2 weeks, wasn't it? Yeah, check her out because she made, like I said, she makes gorgeous stuff. And it's all handmade. You can, you can message her and talk to her and stuff. She's really, cool. She has a heavy accent, though. I don't have an accent, but she has an accent. Yeah, I think it was just over a week. It was less than 2 weeks because it got here really, because she told me she had postmarked it. And I swear it was like a week, maybe 8 days, if that I got here. So, but I said, she makes great stuff. Check her out. All right, you guys. That's going to be it from NonnasNuttykrafts. Like, fair, shallow, follow my page. And Saturday, I'll be at a craft show. I'll be at Brookpoint High School down in Stafford, Virginia, for the day, all day. So I'll do a little video from there, but stop by my booth. I'll be indoors, not outdoors. Thank you. No more outdoor shows for me. Well, yeah, no more outdoor shows for me. So, all right. So I look forward to seeing you there. All right. Y'all take care. Bye.